amazing performance. How does it feel to play NAMM?
Man, so awesome.
Dream come true.
Yeah, a little, it's so weird. After playing hundreds and hundreds of shows like around the country, I still sometimes feel a little intimidated with like all the musicians because they're so good. And I'm like, I know I have business, playing here, but it's like, it's very inspiring,
Very cool. You brought in some musicians with you today.
Yeah, this is my new drummer, Jenny Vassilatos.
Hi, how's it going? I'm Jenny.
You've been in a band with her in the past, is that right?
Vanessa and I first started playing together many, many years ago when she actually first moved to LA. I was the first drummer that she played with. So it's sort of a perfect circle where it comes back around now and we're playing together again.
Very cool. All right, so let's go through some songs like what the meaning's of. So I'll Swim in Sharks. I love that song. What's it about?
Yeah, you were rocking that song.
Yeah.
Saw that.
So that song specifically is probably one of the most heavy songs that I have written and kind of darker. And it came from a time when I felt like I have seen and felt personally observed like the hardship of business and kind of being, having a sense of, people kind of always wanting something from you and you're feeling kind of drained and stuff. And I've felt that way sometimes about business, or I've observed that in people. And I think everyone kind of goes through that sometimes. And I also wrote it when I did some very hardcore touring and observed some very, just really hard living. A lot of America lives in poverty, and a lot of people are just kind of getting by. It's like below the surface. And so with that song, I really wanted to kind of capture the darker feelings. And it's not like a negative thing, but more of just like, that's kind of the vibe and the feeling I was getting. And, every touring artist has stayed in some few places that were kind of gnarly. But it's hard. I have a lot of compassion for the people who are just getting by in this country, and it's, around the world. It's, but you know what? There's also a light side to it where it's like people can find so much happiness in some simplicity. I worked with some artists in South Africa who, barely had enough money for gas, but they were just so happy to do music. And but anyway, that's what Out Swimming Sharks is about.
Yeah, and you have a new song, I guess, it's coming out on Valentine's Day. Love, is that what's it called?
Yes, Love.
I can't wait to find that. So, tell us the inspiration for that. You want to get played at weddings, right?
Yeah, when I wrote that song, I wanted to write it for people who ever doubted they could find love, or if they had a broken heart, to re-believe that they could find it again. And so going in, I just really wanted to write a song that people could play, dancing, with the person they love at their wedding, and just celebrate love.
Well, besides touring, you do a lot of panels. You were just at the Apple Store in San Francisco.
Yeah, so myself and then Carissa Johnson, who we tour with a lot, we did some speaking there. We did an artist series, and then myself, Carissa and Jenny also performed. And we do some speaking, kind of about being a DIY artist and just kind of giving back to other artists and bands, information and some insight into the business, or how to kind of create your own path in this time and era, because things are so much evolved than where they were, 5-10 years ago even. So we do some speaking like that.
Cool. You guys are endorsed by the throat spray. What exactly does it do?
So for example, today I had some fatigue from being tired and the lights and kind of a dry throat. So for an artist or singers, if you have a dry throat, you can just spray it and it helps moisturize the throat, and it's good.
Yeah. What do you like about it?
It tastes really good. That's always a plus, and it really helps. It helps open up your throat and stuff. So Also a big fan of hearing protection. I've got this Sensophonics like system that I really, really love too. So it's important to wear earplugs. So that's another thing. Yeah.
Very cool. So any upcoming plans, tours? Obviously got the new single, anything else?
Yeah, we're doing a really big tour actually. We got a few dates. One in LA on Valentine's Day that's going to be announced very soon, and a couple dates around that. And then we have a tour to South by that starts in February 22nd, and it goes up north and around and through the Rockies, and then down to Texas, and then back through. That ends around the 1st of April.